Stay away from reach and just trust his feet.
Officials look for that arm extension. Curry couldn't quite spin it home, and Williams with the rebound. Portland's right here in a three-point game. Warriors' biggest lead was 9. Jeremy Grant, long and strong, and Sissoko giving the hottest man in the Blazer uniform, Shaedon Sharpe, another opportunity. Sharpe creates a little space and puts it up and in. He's got 28.
That's just ISO. Me and you. Can you keep me from scoring?
Anthony Melton with Podziemski and Steph. Couple ball handlers out there. Sissoko being very physical with Curry, and then Podziemski fouled.
Remember, when the Blazers are at their best, they're super physical, defensively especially, and they want to pride themselves on being that type of team. So now it's about how do you...
Offensive foul.
Okay, here they come. That's what I'm saying. This is the type of game they like, trying to cause havoc, confusion.
Yeah, these all go as turnovers on these offensive fouls.
But Sissoko's another one of those defensive guys. A really good slasher offensively, cuts really well, dangerous in the open court, but a big-time defender.
Yeah, he's got a little bulk to him as well at 6'7", 220. So the 9-point lead by the Dubs trimmed to 1, and you got another foul.
Oh, man, Anthony Melton.
He had everyone wondering where the foul was.
So this is Trace setting the screen on Sissoko, kind of holding on to him a little bit.
It's the shove at the end.
Shove. And he's screaming, obviously, because that's what he thrives on. Those types of plays. He's working defensively. He gets rewarded for doing something defensively.
So Robert Williams was fouled there.
That's the thing, when they got crushed by the Pelicans, they had Klingon out, they had Williams out, they just due off Reef. And now they got all their bigs back, and they're a totally different team.
Dubs are out shooting Portland 49% to 47%. But it's the Blazers 14 of 30 on threes that mathematically just doesn't make any sense.
And now that they're in the bonus in this quarter, you're on your heels. You're trying to keep your aggression and your discipline at the same time.
And Jimmy Butler, little mid-range. So Butler's got 12. Draymond 14, Quentin Post 11, and Steph 27. The Warrior double-figure scores.
Jeremy Grant's looking to score as much as possible.
I'll tell you, Melton knocking it away. Always a good defender to Anthony Melton. He'll get the rest with Pat Spencer checking in.
But it starts on the ball. If you can move your feet enough to knock the end here, you got to expect Jeremy Grant to try to go to work and get super aggressive. Him and Shaedon Sharpe.
Buddy Hield chasing Jeremy Grant. Shot clock at 5. Grant could call his own number here on a tough fadeaway. Buddy played great defense there, but the ricochet out to Shaedon Sharpe to lay it up and in and draw the foul.
That was just unfortunate. 15-second chance points now. You're trying to get the rebound. You're not able to corral it, and it goes to the worst guy possible for this situation, Sharpe.
So Sharpe's got 31 to lead all scores. And Portland back on top. Butler on the kick out. Podziemski back out to Buddy Hield. What a find there. And Buddy railing the 3.
Beautiful offense there. You just kept driving. You were relentless there. Attack their long closeouts. They got awkward closeouts. Don't let them off the hook.
Sissoko. A little D-cell and the skip pass. Jeremy Grant missing that 3. Podziemski had the box out, but this appeared to be off of Portland.
Basket. Coach Don Nelson always used to love to switch these.
So Abdia, the final 2:30 here, flipping it up and in. Denny Abdia. He's like Franz Wagner in that he's 6'9", but he moves like a guard.
He's got such a soft touch after that spin move, too.
Warriors were down 3 at the end of 1. They led by 1 at halftime. Get a defensive 3-second violation, and that'll be a technical free throw.
Warriors will take it. If you're the Warriors, don't forget about your ball screens. You've had so much success with the ball screens. Now they are switching a lot, so maybe you slip out of something, and that on-ball defender will open up, and you give the guy a lane to the basket. They just try to find a way to get inside. When the Warriors are driving, they're relentless in there. They always get something good.
So Butler makes the technical free throw. Played the game Friday with 37 lead changes. That was the most in the NBA. Tonight, this has been a back and forth game, and Butler's going to be called for another offensive foul.
I'm telling you.
Man, this has been the offensive foul fest this quarter.
Sissoko has caused some havoc defensively. He's just denying him, and Jimmy Butler had to do extra there. And that's what I'm saying. These passes and catches are going to be hard.
And every one of these goes as a turnover.
And the passer has to make sure he doesn't throw it unless you're sure about it. Especially with Jimmy. When in doubt, throw it up high or throw it over the top if the guy's denying him and fronting him, kind of.
Abdia, he will go to the line.
You talk about relentless. That man's inevitable. He is going to get in time.
That's what Steve told him during the stoppage.
There's Quentin Post coming out. I actually worked out again with Quentin Post. We rode our bikes together. We were talking about pick and roll defense, pick and roll offense, the different looks teams are throwing at him.
I tell you, you and Quentin Post are developing quite the rapport.
We're just in the gym at the same time a lot.
Jimmy Butler to Guy Santos, cycle it to Buddy. 3 on the way, rimming out. Butler, what a rebound, and he will draw the foul.
And again, he anticipated getting hit and immediately threw it up. This time he's like, I'm getting a continuation. I'm going to get cracked. I'm at least going to get rewarded with free throws this time. And he did it in the air, too. Split second. Oh, I'm about to get cracked. Oh, there's a crack. I'm throwing it up. That's unreal.
He's so smart.
His foul radar is second to none. That's what I'm going to call it. He just knows how to get fouled. He knows when the hit is coming, when the contact is coming. Oh, he's got to make his free throws.
So Butler, 9 of 10 from the line, his first miss. Warriors are 15 of 19, Portland 18 of 21.
Getting the separation in this game has been so tough. This last 1 minute, 47 seconds going into the fourth quarter is going to be really key. Can you find some traction? Can you close strong again? At least go into the fourth quarter with a lead.
Caleb Love back in. Caleb Love, step back. Guy Santos, what a box out there. Ryan Rupert, another Frenchman on this team, getting his playing time to close this quarter. He has picked up the dribble. He needs some help there. Jimmy Butler laying it up and in.
Did I not say at least throw it over the top if the guy's denying? They should have done that last time. It worked.
Abdia, full head of steam. Missed 3 by Rupert.
It boxed out so well, they let the ball bounce.
That's the ultimate box out. When it hits the deck, you know that you made sure no one could get it. Final minute of the third. At Spencer cycling to Buddy. Gets around Abdia to lay it up and in. Buddy healed with the take.
Again, they started with the ball screens. Cross pass with guys, give guys an angle, and then just flow out of it. Get a drive at the end.
And make Abdia play defense too, because he's making you play D on the other end. Caleb Love down the lane. Caleb Love. You know, his last 3 games, he was 0 for 11. He didn't make a single shot.
Guy Santos was just cheating off. He knew if he got it, drove quickly, made his move quick. No time to recover.
Love's got 8, 3 of 6 shooting. Had 26, a career best against the Warriors in their last meeting. Jimmy Butler to Pat Spencer. They work well together.
And a subtle move to his left there. He knew his defender was going to stay as Jimmy Butler is bearing down on the rim.
Can you finish with a stop and win the quarter? Down to 4. Abdia spinning, flipping, no, and you do. So you had a 1-point